Dancer in the Dark, directed by Lars von Trier, opens with an overture 4 minutes of darkened screen, filled with grand orchestral sounds, written by the film's central actor and composer Björk. This operatic beginning introduces Lars von Trier's distinctive and divisive foray into the genre of film musicals and set the tone for the tragic peaks of opera to follow. Dancer in the Dark, for which Lars von Trier won the prestigious Palme d'Or, follow-up to his Dogma experimentation, forms the final installment of what the filmmaker calls his Golden Heart trilogy. The trilogy, initiated with The Extraordinary, Breaking the Waves, and followed by The Idiots, is loosely based on a story that Lars von Trier recalls from his childhood about a young girl whose generosity and goodness is punished with great suffering. Each film forms an intricate study of a woman with a golden heart, immersed in circumstances that give rise to self-sacrifice. This final part of the loose trilogy connects with certain thematic elements of the preceding films, but Dancer in the Dark, like Breaking the Waves and The Idiot, stand alone as a singular and confoundingly brilliant film. Lars von Trier do not need all the visual trapping that we have become accustomed to. He invents a cinema that intrigues, involves, and encourages us to be emotionally and intellectually involved with the film. Dancer in the Dark, when recounted in the twist and turn of its plot, is pure melodrama. Bjork plays Selma, a hardworking Czech migrant who works in a factory in small town, Washington State. She lives in a caravan with her 10-year-old son Jane, rented to them by an all-American couple in whose backyard they live. As Selma struggles to make ends meet, she lives concurrently in two worlds. The first is a world of darkness. She is partially blind with a hereditary illness that will also rob her son for his eyesight, unless she can afford to pay for an operation. Selma keeps this a secret but works day and night, allowing neither Jane nor herself any small reward, saving every penny towards his operation. But the secret becomes a terrible burden, as she must pretend to the world that she has the ability to see. Amid this hardship, she descends into the imagined second world, a world of light, in which she sings and dances in the musical numbers that she has always loved. In these magical sequences, Selma can never quite escape her surrounding, and both the music and her imagined dances are strongly affected by the real world. Rather than the tinkle of pianos and harp, Selma's songs are punctuated by the clattering of machine and train engines. It is clear that von Trier is interested in creating characters that he can dissect at their most vulnerable. It is perhaps that this led Bjork to suggest that he is an emotional pornographer, but this is also an admirable quality in a time of often emotionally evasive narrative films.